Okay, today we are going to talk about creating a presentation using Google Drive. So the first thing we're going to want to do is go over here to the left, click on the red button that says New, and we are using Google Slides today to create our presentation. So go ahead and click on Google Slides. Okay, once everything has loaded up, the first thing you're going to need to do is choose a theme for your slide or presentation. Google already has a couple here ready for you to use, so just pick your favorite. I'll go ahead and use this one, and then I need to click OK. So it has added the background to the slide that is currently on there, and then the same background or same theme is going to continue for every other slide that I happen to add. The next thing you are going to want to do is add a title. So to do so, follow the directions here, click to add title. So you can title this whatever your subject may be. If you are doing a presentation on gorillas, you would put gorillas, or if you're doing a presentation on a book, you might want to put the book title. And then you need to add a subtitle, and usually when I do a subtitle, I just put my name. So that whoever is watching this knows who created it. There are a couple of things that you can do to make it a little more fancy. In the text area, if you highlight your text, you can click up here from the toolbar and you can change the font. So I have a couple different ones that I like to use. Cherry cream soda is a fun one that I like to use. It's bold and it's easy for my viewers to see. You want to pick something that people will be able to see from the back of a room. So try not to use small fonts or really skinny ones. So once you've picked a color or a font that you like, you could choose a color. Since I have a black background, I need to use a color that's going to stand out. So make sure your color stands out from your background and isn't too hard to read. If you have a lighter background, you can obviously use more colors. So once I have the color that I like, I'm ready to move on to the next slide. So to do that, you can do a couple of different things. I like to just go over here to the plus button to the left, click the drop down arrow, and then you can choose what kind of slide you want. I'll go ahead and do this caption one. And I can click to add text. Now I want to insert a picture based on whatever my presentation is on. So to do that, I would click on Tools, Research, and then over here to the right is a Google search bar. This is the easiest way to add information or pictures into your slide. So let's say I'm doing a PowerPoint or a presentation on cats. I could just type cats in, hit search, and Google is going to pull up information about cats and pictures of cats. See, this looks good. So I'm just going to click and drag, and it will put the image into my slide. I can click the corner and drag to make the picture bigger, and I can click and drag to move the picture. Notice that red line right there. That is telling me that my picture is centered with the page, with the slide. I could center it completely horizontally and vertically if I wanted. And now that I have a picture on there, I'm going to change my caption, and I'm just going to put cats. If you're ready for your next slide, hit the little arrow by the plus sign and choose your next type of slide. This kind of slide would be used for adding information. So since my theme has seemed to be cats, I'm going to stick with it. And over here on the side, I see lots of different pieces of information. So all I need to do is click to add text. I'm going to go ahead and put in how much time they sleep on average per day. And then I'm going to put their lifespan. And anyways, I could continue down and add whatever information I want. Again, if I wanted to change the font or the size of it, click in that box, highlight everything, and then use the toolbar to adjust my text. So it's as simple as that. Google Slides is really similar to using a Google Doc. The functionality is pretty much the same. It's just in a presentation setting instead of a document.